phone seems a damn genius lately. TikTok talking, late night TV. There's still so much that I have yet to know. We get dressed up just to go downtown in some ego-filled late night crowd. It seems that's where I feel most alone. I like to get lost on some old back road, find a shade tree and a honey hole, and talk to my grandpa again. I see God in everything, trees in pain and nights in spring. So why do I still long for a home? I like to lay in a field on a cozy blanket and feel the fear of never waking, to know the true warmth of the sun. I lay in guitar and never leave loving arms again.
Thank you so much for coming to my bachelorette weekend. Just thinking about all of you being in one room right now, and then the fact that I'm actually gonna see all of you in one room, like, just blows my mind so much. Thinking about the depth that all of your friendships mean to me. Intentional friendship person, if I'm friends with you, I want to know what's going on in your life, how I can be present in your life, and just be constantly feeding into each other as much as I'm being fed into from you. So the fact that you guys all made the effort to come out here and celebrate me this weekend just means so much, and I'm really excited for everything to come this weekend. But I wanted to take the time to talk about each of you and why your friendship has meant so much to me, and where I see us in a couple of years, which is just so cool. Just how much life is going to change in the next couple of years, but knowing that you guys are going to be around for all of it is just so exciting to me. I'm going to start with my oldest friend, which it just blows my mind how much we've been through and the time that we've had together. But Emberly, even though you couldn't make it this weekend, I just absolutely love you and I love our friendship. And I think back to all of our sleepovers in the basement at your old house and watching Barbie movies and talking about boys when we were like 12 and just how cool I always thought you were. I just wanted to be you when I was little, and now we've just been able to grow and change together, and being able to maintain a long distance friendship for 7, 8 years, whatever it's been now, effort that it's taken to maintain it, and I just love you so much, and I'm so excited for everything that's to come from our friendship. We're gonna talk about Emma. Emma, when I think about our friendship, it just makes me want to laugh. You just are the best storyteller, and then I feel like I've been in college with you from everything that you've told me. When I think back to how our friendship started on the softball team with Emma, you always made the effort to talk to me first, which maybe that's a little gesture, but to me it just meant so much. I know I can always call you to laugh, and you know that I'm never going to answer your calls no matter how many times you call me, but I promise I love you, and I'm so excited that you can celebrate with me this weekend. Katie, sorority life is just a complete disaster at all times, but I've loved just enduring it together and finding sisterhood in the way that it's supposed to be. Just all the stories of the boys and the drama and having our little sorority family. I love being your big, I love that you're my little, and I just hope that connection that we have is going to maintain for our whole life, and I'm just so excited for everything that we've had in our friendship and where it's all going to go. Izzy, we are the most incompatible friends in the whole world. Couldn't tell you why we're friends, but you just know why we're friends. We have almost no similarities. We just laugh about everything, and I can be my most authentic self when I'm around you. I don't feel like we skip a beat the second that we're back together again. And I think back to why our friendship started, and I don't even know. I can't answer that question. Over the years, we just became inseparable great friends, and heck, you're probably going to end up in recycling. I don't know. The world is going to take you wherever the wind blows, but I just know that we're going to be best friends the second that we see each other again, and I'm so excited to celebrate with you, and I just love our friendship. So there's this girl, Faith. I'm going to talk about you in the third person, because if you're not literally behind the camera right now, it started with the together, and I think of all the nights that we spent on the beach just talking about our life and what we were struggling with and what we were happy about and where we wanted to be in 5 years, and even looking at where we are now in comparison to where we were when we talked 2 years ago. Like, it's just a completely different world, and in the best way possible. I know that you're the person that I'm gonna go to first when I want to talk about God, and that is a rarity in friendships nowadays. I just love how fun you are, and you just want to do life. You want to do it with people that you love. You're just as authentic as friends can come. I'm so excited for celebrating with you this weekend. Cayman, it's just crazy to me when I think of the beginning of our friendship being making crazy dancing TikToks in the basement in middle school that are probably so hard to watch now. And then just all the time that we spent just softball with pitching and catching. I mean, the time you spent in the car and practicing and just everything that we got to do together, it really added up. So much change in the best way in our relationship. I love all the stories that you tell me, and I feel like I've lived vicariously through your life throughout our friendship. And maybe it's bonding over how we feel about softball sometimes, it's our families and our faith, and I can talk to you about anything, but I just know that you're just gonna bring a good time whenever we're around. I love you and our friendship, and I'm so excited for everything that's to come. Spa! Oh my gosh! I just love spending time with you. You have the most outlandish stories, and I know that if I ever needed anyone to defend my honor, that you would do it. I'm so loyal to the people that you love. Just being able to be present for, of course, your graduation, softball, and then creating such a friendship out of it and a bond has been really cool. I'm so excited to spend time with you this weekend and just laugh and hear all of your stories, and I just love you, and I'm so excited that you came to celebrate with me this weekend. Ryan, I can't really even pinpoint how long we've been friends. I think starting just being on the same team together, of course you're gonna start a friendship. I didn't have any close friends in my grade. You were just who I went to for everything, and it was you who kept things going, which I feel like doesn't happen very often in the friendships that I'm in. But you were so intentional is just the word that keeps coming to my mind. No matter what you were going through, or the pain that you were feeling, or the good things that you were going through, you always reached out to me. I love all the adventures we go on, and just spending time outside and hiking and all the adventures that we go on. I just love our friendship, and I know it's one of those things where we're gonna go through so many ups and downs, and I know that I can always lean on you, and I feel so lucky to have called you a friend for all these years. Maddie Unrein. My first memory of Maddie is actually being in the shed at Eagle Crest. And I just remember as soon as we talked for the first time, I was like, this is the prettiest girl I've ever seen in my life. Oh my gosh. And that's all that I remember from when I first met you. And of course, I just happened to really like your brother as well. But that's just it's a blessing to have a sister-in-law who isn't guarding her brother, and you just welcomed me with open arms. As soon as Preston and I started becoming serious, you just were like, all right, we're sisters. We were sisters yesterday, we're gonna be sisters for the rest of our life. I think that's one of the things that's so special about you, is you're almost loyal to a fault. Like, there's so many stories I've heard of you being just a good friend and wanting to stick up for the people that you love. I know that no matter what I'm going through or what Preston's going through, that you're going to be there for us. I'm just really grateful to become a part of your family formally, and everything that we're going to have the rest of this life together. Gosh, Jaden, I just love you. The easiest person in the world to talk about and to talk good about is just Jaden. I have no doubt that every person that meets you is just amazed by your character, your love, and the best way to describe what your friendship is that you just showed me what it means to be a loyal friend. I know that if there's any secret I need to tell that won't go to anyone else, I know I'd go to you first. If I need to get something off my chest that has sat there for too long, I'm going to go to you first. And I mean, I wouldn't even say our friendship has been one of the longest ones, but it has had so much depth over the years. And it started just by you being this crazy, fun person to be around, and you're just flipping magnetic. I mean, everyone that meets you just wants to be friends with you, and to get to call you a best friend is just an absolute gift from God. And now that we're going through growing up together, and we're fiancés at the same time, and we're planning on traveling and going from graduating high school and going to prom dresses, it's such a gift, and I love you more than you can ever know. And I could talk about you for an hour, but I love you so much, and I'm so excited to do this life with you. Alyssa, I just have had so much fun growing up with you. We spent so many hours in the car driving to lessons, always being late. We were always late. And then just driving back. Talk about your life now with so much pride, like as a friend, just at watching everything that you've accomplished, how you've grown in your faith, and just know that you're going to be a friend that sticks around. So I hope that, you know, over the time of our friendship, it's just going to be able to have easy conversation like it always has been. It's been so much more valuable than you understand. Taylor, we would spend every waking second together if you didn't live in Flippin, Montana. We clicked the second that we met, and I miss you all the time. And I know that you know that, and I wish that we had more memories to look back on, but that's the thing, is every memory that we do have is just so pure and fun, and I feel like we're just the same person. You've just been so easy to maintain as a friendship, one that's never had the opportunity to be anything but long distance. You've just been present the whole time. You're just my cute little Western friend. I love hanging out with you. I'm so sad that you're not able to be here this weekend. Here in my heart, Taylor is. Oh, Maddie B Raps. You are just all of my college memories are just you. Spent so much time studying together, going to get sweet treats together, up so late at night, and I just hear all of your stories when you get home and watching our show together. You just were what made college so much easier of a pill to swallow, was becoming friends with you. It was such a gift that's hard to explain, and I just know that you're the friend that I want to share all of my big moments with. Getting to be a part of a friend to you during this stage of engagement and marriage, like we just talked about so many times, and now actually being here is just so hard to understand how much of a blessing that it is. And I wish that you were closer all the time. I love you so much. Kendall, I just want to giggle thinking about our relationship, because we've had so many giggle attacks over the course of our friendship. And it's funny now, but at the time it just wasn't. We were just such incompatible roommates. We just got in so many little quarrels for no reason, and it just makes me laugh now. Just the person that you are is just so fun to be around. We've had so many fun adventures, and I know that if you lived closer, you would be the person I'd call in a heartbeat to go do all the bajillion things I occupy my time with. But we clicked so easy. I remember driving in the car to Luke Bryan. I love you, and I've loved all of our fun little moments that we've shared, and I'm so excited for all the traveling that we're going to do in the future, because I know we're not going anywhere. Kenna, you are my growing up friend. Not because we've known each other since we were 5, but because all of the life changes that I have gone through, you've been a part of. And me becoming the person that I am now, you are so present through all of those, which is just so cool to me. I love all of the times that we've just shared music in the car and gone out to eat, and it's just been such a genuine and pure friendship that I've never had to doubt once. And I'm just so grateful for you. I know you're going to be around for the rest of my life, and I just love you, and I'm so glad you're here this weekend. Caroline, you are the best sister-in-law ever. You were literally present in every breakup that I went through, which blows my mind how long that is. But the advice that you've given, and just listened to all of my crazy rants of everything, all the stupid choices that I've made, just be such an incredible wife to my brother, and I love you both so much. I'm so blessed that you're a part of my family, and that I became a part of yours, and I'm so happy you're here this weekend for everything that's coming my way. that's the end of all of my people, but I just want to remind you guys how much I love you and how grateful that I am that you're all here this weekend, and even if you weren't here, just how much I love you and how excited I am to celebrate Preston and I with you. And I'm going to force you all to become scrapbookers so that we have all of our reasons to go out and travel and just do life together even when we're busy with all of our other things. Just know how much I love you and how much this friendship means to me, and I'm so excited to spend the weekend with you.